We live in a culture that glorifies busyness. We equate long hours and overflowing schedules with success and importance. But what if this relentless pursuit of doing it all is actually holding us back? What if true productivity isn't about doing more, but about doing less? Imagine a life where you have the time and energy to focus on what truly matters. A life where you're not constantly rushing from one task to the next, but present and engaged in each moment. This is the promise of doing less. The truth is, busyness is often a distraction. It can be a way to avoid difficult choices, to feel important, or to numb ourselves to the present moment, but it doesn't have to be this way. By challenging the cult of busy, we can reclaim our time, energy, and attention for what truly matters. It's time to embrace a new definition of productivity, one that prioritizes intention over activity and impact over effort. It's time to discover the power of doing less. We've been conditioned to believe that more effort equals more results, but research tells a different story. Studies show that our capacity for focused work is limited. We simply can't operate at peak performance for 8, 10, or 12 hours a day. In fact, research suggests that our most productive work happens in short bursts, followed by periods of rest and recovery. When we try to push beyond these natural limits, our productivity plummets. We become more prone to errors, burnout, and diminished creativity. The productivity paradox is this: the more we try to do, the less effective we become. Our to-do lists grow longer, but our sense of accomplishment shrinks. We're busy, but not productive. The solution isn't to work harder, but to work smarter. By focusing on our most essential tasks and eliminating the rest, we can achieve more in less time. We can break free from the productivity paradox and unlock our true potential. Imagine a sculptor facing a block of marble. Instead of chipping away at the stone randomly, she first envisions the masterpiece within. Every strike of the chisel is then guided by a clear intention, removing only what obscures the final form. This is the essence of the subtraction principle. It's about approaching our work and lives with intentionality, asking ourselves, what can I eliminate to reveal what truly matters? It's about focusing on the essential few tasks that drive the greatest results and letting go of the rest. This might mean saying no to projects that don't align with your goals. It might mean delegating tasks that others can handle. Or it might mean simplifying your schedule to create space for what truly matters. The subtraction principle is about making conscious choices about how we spend our time and energy. It's about creating a life that's aligned with our values and priorities. The first step to doing less is to identify your essential tasks. These are the 20% of activities that drive 80% of your results, the vital few that have the greatest impact on your work and life. Start by asking yourself, what are my most important goals? What activities have the biggest impact on achieving these goals? If I could only do 3 things today, what would they be? Once you've identified your essential tasks, give them your full attention. Block out time on your calendar, minimize distractions, and focus on doing your best work. This might mean saying no to meetings that don't directly contribute to your goals. It might mean turning off your phone and email notifications for a few hours each day. It might mean learning to say no to distractions and interruptions. By focusing on your essential tasks, you'll free up time and energy for what truly matters. You'll be more productive, less stressed, and more fulfilled. Section 5. Streamlining your work life. The modern workplace is a breeding ground for busyness. We're bombarded with emails, meetings, and distractions, making it difficult to focus on what truly matters. But it is possible to streamline your work life and reclaim your time and attention. Start by setting boundaries. Let your colleagues know when you're available for meetings and when you need to focus on deep work. Consider implementing the 2-minute rule. If a task can be done in 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. This will prevent small tasks from piling up and overwhelming your to-do list. Embrace technology that enhances your productivity, not distracts from it. Use tools that help you manage your email, schedule your day, and stay organized. Remember, streamlining your work life isn't about becoming a robot. It's about creating space for the work that matters most, so you can leave the office feeling energized and fulfilled. Section 6. Creating space for meaningful relationships. Our relationships are the foundation of our happiness and well-being, but in our busy lives, it's easy to let these connections suffer. We cancel plans, we check our phones during dinner, and we forget to make time for the people who matter most. The subtraction principle can help us create more space for meaningful relationships. Start by identifying the relationships that bring you the most joy and support. Then make a conscious effort to nurture these connections. Schedule regular time for dates, phone calls, or even just a quick text message. Put away your phone during meals and conversations. Be present and engaged when you're with the people you love. By simplifying your schedule and eliminating distractions, you'll have more time and energy for the people who matter most. You'll create richer, more fulfilling relationships that enhance your life. Section 7, the joy of present parenting. Parenting is one of life's greatest joys, but it can also be one of its greatest sources of stress. We're constantly bombarded with messages about what it means to be a good parent, and it's easy to get caught up in the pressure to do it all. But the truth is, children don't need perfect parents, they need present parents. Parents who are fully engaged in the moment, who listen with their hearts, and who create a loving and supportive environment. The subtraction principle can help us become more present parents. Start by identifying the activities that truly matter to your children and your family. These might be simple things like reading bedtime stories, playing board games, or going for walks together. Then make these activities a priority. Schedule them into your week, just like you would any other important appointment. And when you're with your children, be truly present. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and give them your undivided attention. By simplifying your parenting approach and focusing on what truly matters, you'll create more joyful, connected moments with your children. You'll experience the deep satisfaction of being fully present in one of life's most important roles. Section 8. Embracing imperfection. One of the biggest obstacles to doing less is the fear of imperfection. We worry that if we don't do it all, we'll be seen as lazy, unproductive, or simply not good enough. But the truth is, perfection is an illusion. It's a moving target that we'll never reach, and in our pursuit of it, we often sacrifice our well-being, our relationships, and our joy. Embracing imperfection means letting go of the need to do everything perfectly. It means accepting that good enough is often good enough. It means giving ourselves permission to make mistakes and learn from them. By releasing the pressure to be perfect, we free ourselves to focus on what truly matters. We can pursue our passions, nurture our relationships, and live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Section 9. The freedom of saying no. Learning to say no is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. It's about setting healthy boundaries, protecting your time and energy, and honoring your priorities. Saying no doesn't have to be mean or confrontational. You can decline requests gracefully and respectfully by saying things like, "Thank you for thinking of me, but I'm not able to take on any new commitments right now," or "I'd love to help, but I'm already overcommitted. Perhaps I can connect you with someone else who might be able to assist. And let me think about it and get back to you." This gives you time to consider the request and decide if it's something you truly want to do. Remember, every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. Make sure you're saying yes to the things that truly matter to you. Section 10. Small steps, big rewards. The idea of simplifying your life and doing less might feel overwhelming at first. But remember, you don't have to do it all at once. Start with small, manageable steps. Choose one area of your life where you feel overwhelmed or overcommitted. It could be your work, your parenting, your social life, or even just your daily to-do list. Then, identify one or two things you can eliminate or simplify. Maybe it's saying no to one social event this month, delegating a task at work, or letting go of the need to cook a gourmet meal every night. As you start to experience the benefits of doing less, more time, less stress, greater focus, you'll be motivated to continue simplifying other areas of your life. Section 11. Rediscovering Joy and Fulfillment. When we free ourselves from the tyranny of busyness, we create space for something extraordinary to happen. We rediscover the joy and fulfillment that comes from living a life aligned with our values and priorities. We have more time for the people and activities that bring us joy. We're more present and engaged in our work and relationships. We experience a deeper sense of purpose and meaning in our lives. Doing less isn't about laziness or opting out of life. It's about making conscious choices about how we spend our time and energy. It's about creating a life that's rich in meaning, connection, and joy. Start today. Take a small step towards simplifying your life. You might be surprised by the profound impact it has on your well-being, your relationships, and your overall sense of fulfillment.
So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and let's turn the page on a new adventure together. Get ready to experience books like never before, only on VBook 360. Like, comment, and share to support the channel and keep the video magic alive. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, every video has a story, and every story deserves to be shared. See you in the next video.